As technology continues to evolve, our computers have become smarter and smarter. Check out Siri on your iPhone or any other voice program on an electronic device. They are products of what we call AI or artificial intelligence. Generally speaking, AI is the intelligence exhibited by machines or software. It is an academic field of study where the goal is to create better intelligence, where technology is defined to perform activities that normally require human intelligence. Most of the time, AI is focused on aspects of communication, knowledge, reasoning, and many other human actions and concepts. Artificial intelligence was first thought of and developed by the United States, which led to other countries closely following the same footsteps. Although AI has already achieved huge developments in the past several decades, most of the current AIs are designed for specific tasks. For instance, Deep Blue, a chess-playing machine developed by IBM, is known for winning both a chess game and a chess match against a world champion under regular time controls. You may think it has very strong intelligence since it can outmatch a human being in a chess game. However, in daily life, people don't just move in an 8x8 grid. If you ask Deep Blue for an optimized solution for a fire breakout, it will not have an answer because there is too much complicated data to process, and Deep Blue is only designed to process information related to chess. We believe that attention needs to be drawn towards the development of more advanced general-purpose AI. General-purpose AI is a kind of AI with higher intelligence that can analyze complex data and tackle a variety of complicated tasks for us. In a fire truck outbreak, a general-purpose AI machine will be able to process the fire truck's locations, the residence conditions of the places, and the dangerous levels of the fire, and come up with an optimized plan that will help minimize property loss and casualties. A general-purpose AI machine will also be able to help us with more accurate and efficient medical diagnosis, more optimized electronic designing, and many other uses. However, its development is also not without obstacles. The three major obstacles are the common knowledge problem, the self-education problem, and the hardware problem.
The common knowledge problem of AI is the problem that our AI does not understand basic concepts in the human world, such as tables, animals, and etc. This limits their liability in comprehending the human world and make them fail to analyze its complicated and mixed datasets. Even though our computers are currently able to do a lot of amazing things, such as predicting the keyword in search engines, they do not actually understand the common knowledge that an average adult human knows. If we ask your Siri what is the weather today, it might be able to give you that information. But if we ask questions such as that ball breaks the table because it is made of plastic foam, so what is made of plastic foam? AI fails to give you an answer because it does not know which object that it is referring to. To answer that question, AI needs to have common knowledge of what such plastic foam is, as well as how much softer it is than the average material of making a table, which is why that the ball breaks it. A possible solution would be that we program our AIs to include different characteristics of the concepts around us. For example, steel is a material which has high hardness and high conductivity. A table is usually as big as several chairs put together, and the ball is usually made of rubber, or it can be made of other materials such as wood and plastic.
Self-education problem is the problem where our computers cannot learn actively like humans do. Even the most advanced artificial intelligence today still depends heavily on manual input. For example, if you want to teach a computer how to recognize your friends' faces, you have to design an algorithm for this and manually input all the photos of your friends. A human can learn new skills by him or herself, but a computer needs the assistance of a programmer to do almost anything. To fully explore the potentials of our AIs, we need to design AIs that can learn by themselves. This robot can spontaneously learn how to move with its structure. It tries to move all its models randomly to see what will happen, and then tries to figure out how it can use these models to work. In this way, the robot learns about its own structure and its capacity to move. To achieve a higher intelligence, we have to design AIs that have much stronger learning capacity. An AI that learns actively on its own will be like a student who thinks 1,000 times faster than a human and can keep studying 24 hours a day. It will easily surpass any AI that only learns by the instruction of a programmer. Such as self-educating AI can achieve much higher intelligence in a feasible amount of time with very little cost on human power.
Our computers have been getting faster and faster, yet if you observe carefully enough, you can find that the speed of development of computers and AI in general is slowing down. This is due to our approach towards the hardware restriction. One is the transmission delay that happens in the wire of the chips. These are incredibly small aluminum or copper strips etched onto the silicon. When a switch changes its state from on to off or off to on, it has to either charge or drain the wire that connects the transistor to the next transistor down the line. The smaller a wire is, the shorter it takes to pass on the energy. As for now, the industry has already minimized the time it takes for a transistor to change states with the wire under 20 nanometers. We have reached the minimum amount of time that a transistor takes to flip state on the atom level of physical world. The other is the heat problem. Every time a transistor in a gate changes states, they leak a little electricity. This electricity creates heat. As transistor size shrink, the amount of wasted current declines, but there is still heat being created. The faster a chip goes, the more heat it generates. Unless we can find superconductors suitable for making wires in the chip, heat will remain an obstacle for developing advanced computers. Artificial intelligence not only needs advanced coding, but it also needs advanced hardware. Think of it imitating the process of our brains, presenting millions of the neurons with a small chip. The requirement for suitable amount of hardware is actually way more than what we have today.
That's the three major obstacles we have. In conclusion, attention needs to be drawn towards the development of a more advanced general-purpose AI, which can greatly benefit the lives of human beings. And by exploring these three major obstacles, we will have a better chance to achieve this goal.